Hi all, I'm Jeff Hewlett. I'm a decision confidence builder. I'm the author of the book, Making Choices, Making Money. My book, along with the companion apps, are resources to help you make a great financial decision. Today, we're going to discuss how would a risk manager advise a college decision maker like you. The very expensive college system exaggerates risks we did not have to consider in past generations. Having a clear understanding of college risk leads to better outcomes. So, I've been in risk management for most of my career. This talk provides essential information on using a risk manager's perspective to make a great college decision. I will start with one of my favorite investors. Warren Buffett is one of the most successful investors in history. Mr. Buffett said, "Price is what you pay, value is what you get." Let that sink in a little bit. This is a risk manager's and an investor's way of thinking about the world. So understanding the value of a product like a college education is very different than determining the price of that same product. Understanding value is challenging, especially in the case of college. The value will be realized decades in the future, whereas the cost is paid today. My chief aim is to help you make the best college decisions by optimizing the value to cost trade-off. Most investors look to arbitrage the value to cost trade-off. This simply means that when an investor is faced with a group of similar investment choices, they will seek to pay as little as possible for similar value. Also, risk managers and investors like Warren Buffett consider both risks and returns for investments. While many college pundits suggest college is a good investment, they rarely appropriately cite the risk side of the college equation. Is it worth paying a higher college cost as compared to a lower college alternative? The short answer is, on average, probably not. First, to explore college risk, we need to discuss what risk is. In the traditional risk world, we define risk by two essential features. These features are called frequency and severity. Frequency is defined as what is the likelihood a risk will occur, and if it does, severity is defined as how much will that risk cost us. So, let's dig in. In the context of college, frequency relates to the probability that a high school student, at the time the college acceptance decision is made, and that's important, at the time the college acceptance decision is made, will not achieve the desired outcome in the future. This graphic shows several frequency risk outcomes based on increasing frequency risk significance. Those are the colors. This is based on the U.S. aggregate data from the Wall Street Journal and Pew Research. This pie chart shows outcomes 10 years after the student enters college. Notice, only about 30% of high school students achieve a college degree and obtain a job requiring a college degree. Those are the green and the light green color slices. Even within that 30% group, only about 9% of that population, which is that darker green slice, can get a degree, a job requiring a college degree, and not have student debt. The remaining 70% have progressively higher frequency risk impacting outcomes, such as not graduating, not getting a job requiring a college degree, and defaulting on a loan. The college investment payoff relates to higher paying jobs, and higher paying jobs often require college degrees. Based on this view, four-year colleges carry significant frequency risk. Okay, so now let's switch gears to the other risk feature called severity. Severity addresses how bad the risk could be if it happens. For this, we use a long-term wealth substitution approach. I'll explain what that means. This approach compares the difference between a savvy school person. This is where acquiring a four-year college degree education that costs less, so no college debt was required. This is compared to a dream school person. This is where acquiring a four-year college education where the average debt is required. Savvy school could be achieved in many ways. It could be a public university or an online college. It could include scholarships. It could include grants. A savvy school could include starting with a community college or starting by working. The point is that the savvy school student figures out how to get college costs down. According to the Education Data Initiative, average monthly student loan payments are about $400 a month, and the average loan takes about 20 years to pay off. For each young person with the average student loan, the long-term financial impact of paying back a student loan instead of saving for retirement is over $3.5 million. Okay? So this is the difference between that savvy school and dream school student. It shows the financial impact of delayed savings. By substitution, this means a new college graduate that recently started loan repayment is paying $400 a month in loan payments instead of placing $400 a month into a retirement account. This is the negative impact of delayed getting on the time value of money wealth building ladder. So this begs the question, is taking on debt for a more expensive college worth reducing retirement by $3.5 million compared to a college option not requiring debt? So this delayed savings analysis shows the negative long-term financial impact of substituting college debt for an investment like a retirement account. To summarize the risk manager's perspective, the frequency risk based on average high school students starting college is high. Okay? So approximately 70% of those starting college will not achieve the desired outcome, which could include a college degree or even that job that needed a college degree. Only about 9% reach the desired outcome without debt. Next, the severity risk based on the financial outcome of substituting debt service for a retirement contribution is high. The average loan repayment will reduce retirement savings by $3.5 million. Thus, many Americans starting college do not achieve the desired college outcome. This inability to achieve the desired outcome likely impacts long-term financial capacity and retirement savings. Now, you know something very valuable. This risk information is essential to making a great college decision. It really should not scare you away from the college. It should help focus you on making the best college decision. When the college decision is made, the high school student will know if they need loans or not. They are aware of whether they will start in the darker green or lighter green slice at the beginning. If they are light green, they already know the average severity will cost them $3.5 million for retirement. So at this point, the key is minimizing the chance their severity risk slice will get hotter in color. Now, historically, almost 70% of Americans do transition to a hotter slice. Your goal is to stay green. To this end, it is important to overlay the employer's perspective to help manage the risk. We discussed this in an earlier talk called What Do Employers Think of College Graduates? To connect the dots, we can reduce college risk by achieving a major and GPA that maximizes the likelihood of a positive college outcome. In our earlier talk, What Do Employers Think of College Graduates? We discussed the importance of study habits and other essentials for reducing college risk. So admittedly, everyone's situation is different. Think of these risk management rules of thumb are to help to guide your individual story. Keeping college costs down will help manage severity. This is true even if the student does not need loans for college. And remember, even without needing loans for college, one should always be a good steward of resources. My book provides resources, like apps, to help you make the best college decision. You've got this.